son. Yeah. Coming at you live. Drifting. Good Time Podcast. And another one. And another one. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I'm Steve Schaefer.
Yeah, I'm Cody Adams.
And this is a Damn Good Time Podcast. Hitting you with it again.
It's like a crackle. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're going through the pubes,
Getting
man.
a little high,
Getting
high
that
note.
little puberty there. Your voice is cracking a little bit. You're a growing boy.
I'm a grown boy.
He's a growing boy. And that was actually by chance that we just happened to time out with the music, so that's pretty cool. Didn't even have to turn it off or nothing.
We're pretty awesome like that.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. We're getting it down.
Professional at every level.
Yes, but hey, we're here.
We're here.
Again.
No fear.
No fear? I don't know. So don't jeer.
Did your mind go somewhere else? You just said I shouldn't have been.
Don't jeer us, fear us. You ever been near us? Don't wait, no.
Don't steer towards us.
I can't. That's the Men in Black song by Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
So don't jeer us, cheer us. You ever been near us? Don't fear us. We're fearless. That's what it is. That's what I was looking for.
Will Smith. He's
Yeah.
such a rapper.
He's such a good rapper, man. And a good slapper.
He didn't need to cuss.
So, all of his songs slapped. Yes. So
Boom.
that's it. The show's over. That's end on a high note there.
That's awesome. See you guys next week.
See you next week. We got that one zinger in there, and we're out.
We are the 60-second podcast.
Yes.
Check us out every week.
That's it.
Yeah, that's probably a good concept right there. 60 seconds.
Yeah. Boom.
Just
Short
spit
episodes.
all out. Yeah.
So, but yeah, hey, we're back in the studio giving you another episode of a Damn Good Time Podcast.
Another one.
Another one.
I keep saying that, but
Yeah. So what's new with you this week?
not too much. Just another week of grinding, hanging out, chilling, vibing.
That's cool. We have a special guest in the studio. My lovely wife, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
You can, if you want to come on camera, you can, or if you need to sneak back there.
Hi.
If you need to sneak back there. Oh my God, everybody sees your butt.
What?
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, not a whole lot going on this week. It's kind of normal routine.
Yeah.
Last weekend I had the babies by myself for
Oh, yeah.
for the weekend, so that went well. Got to take them out to eat on Saturday, and they do well. They
Yeah.
do well, especially under the strict supervision of Dad.
Yeah. They had the dad hammer.
Yeah, lay the dad hammer. You're going to bed at 8:00. You go to sleep, or I'll put you to sleep.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Nah, they're great. They're always good for the most part. So
That's good.
Can't complain. It is always, when you got two, it's a juggle, but
Yeah.
you make it happen. So
You had a brief glimpse of what it would be like if you were a single dad.
yeah. That would, I would definitely need some help,
Yeah.
especially through the week. But you make it through. You
That's
make
cool.
it happen. So, but yeah, that was pretty much my weekend. Was just hanging out with them. And then at night, I'd probably play some video games, or some friends would stop over.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of help from them.
You get by with a little help from your friends, man.
Get by with a little help from your friends.
That's
so.
good. That's good.
What else is going on? Shit, that's about it. I got
Yeah.
next week, which we'll talk about next week. Got the birthday coming up, so that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, only thing I got planned so far. I'm actually taking a whole week's vacation off, which will be awesome.
That's good.
And then the only thing I had planned though was one night trip to casino. So
Yeah. That's dope. You going to Mountaineer?
no, I'm actually going to Pittsburgh.
Oh.
It's the the river casino over there.
The river.
It's on the river.
Yep.
It's a river casino.
I would hope it's on the river.
I wish it was a riverboat casino. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's something I always want to do, go on a riverboat and just cruise down to Mississippi and be on a
Take
casino.
a riverboat gambling tour.
It's let me 1 second here.
It's just called Rivers Casino.
Yes, yeah. I nailed it. I just missed the S.
Rivers.
Just missed the S.
Yeah.
So, mom's gonna watch babies for a night. We're gonna jet over there and
That's cool.
waste some money. May hopefully come back with some money. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty legit.
All depends, but yeah. So, and then other than that,
May Lady Luck be on your side.
yeah, to the weekdays, just kind of normal work grind.
Just go in and
grind,
put
man.
$1,000 into a slot machine
I thought about it,
and pull it till you're up.
Just go big,
Yeah, that's the high risk equals the high rewards, right?
Right.
I mean, it's not like you have babies you have to afford or anything,
I
right?
mean, just go in and pull those $50
He's
pulls.
got no real responsibilities.
No.
Just piss it all
I
away.
got $1,000 to burn, whatever.
Yeah, we make so much money off of this podcast because we're so successful that
Yeah.
you can afford that. You
My-
can afford that.
My entire casino trip, I'll be just sitting the rest of the time
Yeah.
at a bar
Yeah,
drinking my sorrows away. So I just burned $1,000 in
You're
2
like-
minutes.
bartender, can I have a Jack and or whiskey tonic or something, whatever? And they go to no, bottom shelf, the lower one. Yeah, that's all my money's gone.
Yeah, because it's not Vegas where you get free drinks either. You got to pay for all them damn drinks.
You give them a penny a drink too. Big tipper, the big tipper.
No, I think I'm gonna. I never do well slots ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I think I've hit one jackpot. I kind of, they always make me feel depressed when I go to a slot machine.
Yeah.
And I know you can sit there and roll like smaller bets and, you hope you hit the jackpot and,
Right.
and make some money or whatever. But I also feel like it's like, I like the table games. I like the blackjack. I like the,
Feel like you're a little more in control of your own destiny at that point.
you feel like you at least got a choice,
Yeah.
But slots are more, you slap the button and you hope it's that time for that machine to pay out.
Right. At least with the slots, you can't blame yourself.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that. Well, it just didn't hit. Whereas, with the table games where you make the big decisions, it's like, oh well, I'm a douchebag. I suck at this. Like,
I shouldn't have did this. Shouldn't have did that.
I shouldn't have hit.
And then sometimes the dealer just flops a 21 on blackjack, and I'm like, well, nothing I got done there.
It's the way she goes, boys.
It's the way she goes.
It's the way she goes.
It's the way of the road.
Yes.
But no, yeah. So I mean, it'll be fun. Casinos are always a good time. So
Yeah.
and we had to leave early enough because I took that next coming Friday. I already talked to you that we're going to do this on Thursday again.
Another
Like we are,
Thursday
another
episode.
Thursday episode.
3 in a row.
Might just be our new thing. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
That I had that whole day Friday off, so we're gonna drop the kids off early. We can get there, at a decent hour too.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're getting there late and just because if you get to a casino late, if you're ever doing an overnight casino, you get there late, and I'm pretty sure they're in Pennsylvania. Their casinos are open like 24 hours. Like
Yeah.
bars open too. You might stay up till 1, 2 a.m. You go crazy 3 a.m. if you're really riding
Yeah.
a money train or something. And then that time frame, if you got there at like 6 or 8 o'clock, to that time, it feels like you were there for a damn hour.
Right.
so at least get there a little bit early, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, that's cool. Get in early. Get some excitement in.
Mm-hmm. Excitement.
Drop some bills,
Yeah.
That's dope.
Hopefully make some money.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
got
cool.
a little bit of strategy I'm going to try to do.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go like take $100 to a table,
Mm-hmm.
go up $100 and walk away and let it cool down for a little bit
Right.
and go play something else.
Maybe take a trip to the room, deposit that $100. Just get it out of your pocket.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the way to go. But then it's slower paced because you have to. Well, I made my $100. I should do the smart thing, cash out. Go put this away. Because then it's easier. Like later, if you go back to the table, it's like I'm 100 down, but I still got this $100 in my pocket. It's fine. you know?
Right.
Then you start making rash decisions, and you start trying to chase that high again, come back up.
Right.
But
That's a tough thing too. And then it depends how much you want to bet.
right,
If you're betting $20 a hand, $100, 5 hands, like
Yeah.
it goes quick. So
right,
I don't know. A lot. I've seen those people do the little wallet safe things where you take your winnings and you shove them in there,
Oh, okay.
and you leave your key at home, so you can't get to that money.
See, I don't know if I like that because what if you go, what if later you're like, well, I'm not using this for gambling, but I wanted a pizza or something. I wanted to treat myself to a dinner.
Well, you probably still got your credit cards and debit
Yeah,
cards.
that's true.
You just pull money out too. I got $500 in my safe. I'll pull that out right now and I'll put it deposit it later.
Right.
It's a mental warfare game,
Yeah.
and luck is how you beat the casino.
Yeah. There's no real way to do it unless you're cheating.
Yeah, unless you're cheating or trying to be somewhat responsible.
Yeah.
But more than likely, you're gonna lose.
Probably.
Over time, you're gonna lose.
Probably. Unless you just get real lucky, man. You never know. It could be your time.
I just like one night is an absolute
You
slam bam heater.
You could be down $5,000, and it could still be your night. So don't give up.
This is my night. I'm telling you.
Yeah, go for that pull out another $5,000. You don't know. You don't know. Just keep going.
I also make a pretty good roll at casino to only bring like X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
And that's my spending money, but I can make that money last the entire night.
Right.
Like, and not go back to the ATM ever, because especially play table games. And that's why you don't get as many points and stuff if you sit at table games, because your odds are pretty good at
There's a
winning.
lot better at back and forth.
Yeah.
Up and down. But
Payouts high on slot machines, but that's why the table games you're at like a 40. I think craps is like a 48.9% chance of winning.
yeah.
The casino still has a little bit higher, but it's like,
The odds are a little bit more in your favor.
a little bit more in your favor. Yeah, but anyway.
That's cool.
So how was your week?
Oh, it's been all right. Nothing too exciting. Weekend was pretty relaxed. Mr. Dutton, a friend of the podcast, came over. Tyler.
Yeah.
We changed the oil on his car, and then we so another friend of the podcast, Eric Keck, is going to be getting married here shortly.
Yep.
And they decided to do the trend with the flower guys,
Right.
and that's going to be me and Tyler coming through. I got these little like confetti cannons that have real flower petals in them, so we can use them, and you don't have to worry about littering and all that shit. And I guess we're gonna have belly bags, and we're trying to figure out a vibe, like a better, because everybody's done them all right, already. And it's always like pour some sugar on me, or like they got those kind of like dude bro songs.
Yeah.
And they come out and they all do the same fucking thing, but we wanna put our own little spin on it. So we're trying to figure out how to do that.
Right.
And we're kind of having nothing so far.
Okay.
The main thing is that I need to get strong enough to easily pick up that Tyler Dutton over my head, like in the Patrick Swayze dance one.
Oh, okay.
Fucking what the fuck is the name of that song? Movie? What the fuck is the name of that
You
movie?
talking Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing. Yeah.
I was like, wait.
I couldn't think of that.
You're talking dancing, no? You just need to make it dirty. That's all.
Yeah. But we want to try and do something along that lines. But now that I'm pushing 40, I feel like 200 pounds is going to be, I could get it there, but like holding it there and not having my knee blow out or something.
Your back go out.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and start to just, get some more heavy lifts over my head, just get a whole bunch of repetition. And then,
Well, it's not like you're holding on to you could pick 200 pounds above your head,
right.
but it's not a stable weight. It's
Right. Because he's going to be wiggly.
It's a wiggly man.
He's gonna be wiggly, that's for sure. Yeah, and that's because stable dead weight. I can keep it. I'm controlling the center of gravity, whereas he's gonna be wiggling. So it's gonna be a lot of that adjustment. But I still feel like if I start training now, it'll be easier to make those adjustments if I'm already very comfortable with grabbing, thrusting, and holding.
Thrusting onto him.
The thrust. It's got to come from the ground up.
I feel like you guys should have been like taking tango classes and like doing some kind of weird
Yes.
tango up and down the aisle.
Yes, I also brought that up. I was like, "Hey, man, what if we find there's got to be so if anybody out there is a choreographer or teaches dance in any sort of capacity and wants to do it kind of cheap and around our schedule, let us know." But that's the hard thing is like, well, we got to throw money at it, and we also have to have time.
Yeah, you're not gonna have time.
And I know he's with his job, he's switching over to midnights here shortly for like 2 months straight.
Yeah.
And then I travel every other week now. So it's like, when are we going to find time to do that? But that would be the best thing to do. To get some kind of like sexy salsa dance coming in. And then I lift him up, thrust him up over my head. And then grand finale, and he holds out like just pedals as he's as I'm holding him, and he throws them.
So you got to keep it a surprise, though. Keep everybody on their toes and not exposing it.
We'll probably just do exactly what everybody else does.
Probably. But
Cheese, pour some sugar on me. You know.
you find a different song, man.
Yeah.
Find a different song.
Yeah, we definitely said like we gotta have some different flair. So, you know, it's in the works. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, you can find some sweet songs that maybe nobody's thought of yet that would be a lot better.
Yeah, I kind of went into more of like the party kind of stripper vibe, and he was thinking more of like a slow sexual vibe.
Yeah.
Like slow and grindy. Grindy and thrusty, you know, just very, very sexy. Get the hips into it. It's got to be very hippie.
You know what's great is like
hips.
No, no. What I already imagine is like, you know, we think about just us and our friends, right? And then there's an entire family there that has no idea about us.
Has absolutely no idea who the fuck we are.
They know the bride and groom, and that's it.
They don't know what the fuck we're about.
And then a tornado just rips through the center of the place, and they're like, what just happened?
I feel like they should have put in with their, you know, with their little invitations. Why can't I think of fucking words today? And with the invitations, they should have put a warning to make sure everybody brought an extra pair of underpants. They're going to be soaked, bro. They're going to be soaked. All the thrusting, so much hip work.
Yeah.
You know, there's not going to be a dry panty in the house.
It's even like at my wedding. Like you'd probably met my dad maybe once before that.
Yeah.
If that, I don't know. But he's like, yeah. Oh, your buddy Steve's. I know we met before. He's a real good guy, but boy, he sure does swear a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, he does that.
Well, that also is in the depths of my oil field days. Like, I feel like I do have that kind of customer service voice where now I deal with a lot of customers, so I try to keep it a little more professional. Yeah. But like in the oil field, it's fuck this, fuck that, cunt this, cunt that, you know?
Well, and we're in Las Vegas getting tuned up the whole time, too.
Yeah.
So
a little bit of liquor involved.
Yeah. You're not a quiet man at all.
No.
So
no.
She gets grooving, you know. She gets grooving.
I thrive for that attention.
Yeah. But no, it's funny because I always think about that too, because I'm just like, there's probably some like old grandpa sitting in that stands. It's gonna be like,
what are they doing?
Yeah.
Oh my, I didn't know it was going to be this kind of a wedding. Clutching her pearls. Oh.
I mean, I don't think it goes that far back anymore, luckily.
Yeah.
I know Derek's parents know us well enough that they know it's going to be weird.
It's 2023.
Shit's weird.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's all normal now.
I've always said that about comedy in general. Like, if you watch how comedy has evolved.
Yeah.
From you go back to the early, like, we'll just go back to like the 40s and 50s where it's like slapping pies in faces and people bonking each other on the head and like dying like the, you know,
like Three Stooges
like
type
Three
shit.
Stooges shit. And now it's like Always Sunny, South Park, like the craziest shit just to get a laugh.
Right. Which, speaking of Always Sunny, I kind of feel like I have a picture in my head of me and Tyler going out there, and we're going to be a little tuned up. We're going to have this dance going on, and in our heads, it's going to be amazing, but in real life, it's going to suck. Like whenever they did their high school reunion. And at the end, if you haven't seen the episode of Always Sunny, or if you haven't watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you have to watch it because it's brilliant. But in the end, they do this dance little set. There's this dance. Why can't I think of fucking
production
words today? Yeah, this whole dance production. They put on a big show, and in their heads it's going great, and like the crowd's cheering along with them, and like everything looks good. But then it just like cuts to them all sweaty as shit. Very terrible sound in the background. Everybody's looking at them all funny. Mac's just standing there, just like his shirt's supposed to be blowing in the wind, but he's just sweaty as dick. Like I feel like that's what's going to happen. Is in our heads it's going to be great. Probably much like how karaoke went at the yacht club for Tyler's birthday. Like in our heads, we were killing it, bro. Like we were doing so good. But I imagine like,
well, I did get confirmation that we were wonderful.
Oh, okay.
But that was from my neighbor, so I don't know how much I trust it. But
yeah, I mean,
she's like, "Oh my god, you guys were like amazing." Like,
okay,
she's like, "You guys seem like you've done that all the time." I'm like, "Nope, first time."
We're just that talented
for us together. Anyways,
We're just that talented.
I went up on karaoke when I was a kid and got laughed at, so I was always terrified of karaoke.
Really?
So for me getting up there, it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Well, hey, you overcame your fears, man.
Yeah, because I was gonna sing. I forget what the song was. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet,
Okay,
Rockin'
yeah.
Robin, tweet. Because
Oh, rockin' Robin, you really gonna rock the night?
yeah, I had that down. Well, Michael Jackson redid that.
Okay.
So when I requested it, they gave me the Michael Jackson version,
Oh,
and I froze up.
and you weren't.
It's my tweet, Rockin' Robin.
You weren't ready for that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. It was a little faster.
I gotcha.
And then everybody laughed at me, and they're like, "Okay, whatever that was," and I'm just like,
You blew it hard.
"Yeah," and I'm like,
that sucks.
I'm at this
I'm sorry.
restaurant or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 years old.
Yeah,
And like, just,
that sucks. Yeah, it sucks being like embarrassed as a kid.
yeah.
That's the worst feeling.
Like, I
in
had
the
the
world.
balls to go up there
Right.
and do it,
And
then it just failed. So,
yeah,
but
your
I,
palms were sweaty, your knees weak, your arms were heavy.
yeah, if I had the version that was on my video cassette tape that
Right.
I watched 100 times, I would
The
nailed it.
goddamn
I would
audio
nail it out of
engineer.
park.
The goddamn audio engineer blew it for you.
Yeah, he put it on fast forward times 2, and he's like, "Watch this."
Watch this kid suck. It's probably his kid probably went on before you, and he wanted to make sure he didn't get upstage. He's like, this motherfucker here's got some fire. Let me fuck it up.
Yeah.
Play the wrong version of his song.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to do good. You were sabotage.
And then my brother's making fun of me, but then my dad had my back. He's like, "I didn't see you boys go up there and try."
Yeah, that's true.
Got him.
That's true.
Got him. But yeah, that was a very embarrassing moment in my life. I remember.
But yeah, man, I mean, pretty standard week though, nonetheless. Nothing too cool going on until tomorrow. Today's, I know you're watching this on a Thursday, but it's kind of like my Friday. I don't have to work tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to Niagara Falls, taking the family up there. Gonna go look at the falls, try and take a boat ride, walk through some caves and
They're
shit.
not watching upstairs right now. You might just ruined it.
Yeah, I don't think the kids are watching this.
It's all good.
But yeah, well, if they are, sorry to ruin the surprise, but
I didn't hear anybody scream real quick, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, they actually don't know yet that we're going to be coming in and breaking them out of school early and throwing them in the van and just driving up.
Get in the van!
Not even telling them where we're going or anything. I even kind of kicked around the idea of I should throw Sarah in the way back, show up, get him out of school, and be like, "Hey, me and your mom got in a huge argument. I hope you guys like Mexico. We're going." Just see like the fear in their eyes, or see what happens. You know,
Boys like
what are you
Mexico!
talking about? Like, just shut the fuck up. We're going to Mexico. Look up some YouTube videos right now. Watch them on your stupid little phones and learn how to speak Spanish because we're going.
So back to Taco Bell City.
Yeah. I got you some tacos to get in the spirit. We're going to Mexico. Your mom and I got in an argument. You're never going to see her again.
Yeah, but empty bottle of tequila just filled up with like water.
Yeah,
it was like,
just start chugging it.
just chugging it. We're going, boys. There's nothing you can do about it.
Actually, I pitched that one at work today, and one of the guys at work was like, "It'd be kind of funny if like one of your kids was like, good, I don't want to see that bitch ever again." Like, whoa, where did that come from? Like,
hand just comes out from back, smack.
yeah, then Sarah, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about? So I don't know, probably not gonna do that, but that'd be funny.
Yeah,
But
it would be hilarious.
yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be cool. Mini vacation, man. I'm in vacation mode right now.
There you go.
I'm ready to have a damn good time.
Be even terrible worse. Like, mom's been in an accident.
We gotta go to the funeral. Go home. You guys are gonna find your nicest black clothes. Ugh. And then I would wonder why my children were scarred for life.
Yeah.
But no, probably not gonna do any of that.
Yeah. Get in the car. We're going somewhere.
We're going. Yay!
You're ready to drive for?
It's only about 4.5, 5 hours, give or take. Probably some stops here and there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't take too long. And using them hotel points, got free stay, so that's gonna be dope.
Boom.
Don't even gotta pay for that shit. So we're just gonna shit all over the walls.
Nice. Shit
That's
on
how,
the walls.
that's how that works. You don't have to pay for anything, right? Break TVs and shit
They
on
probably
walls.
need new wallpaper anyways. It's
Yeah. It's a Hampton Inn.
fine.
It's not that good. Look, here's a $5,000 bill. It didn't cost that much.
No.
Come on. It's fucking Hampton Inn.
That drywall's made out of cheese.
Cheese. Is
Just-
it?
I don't know.
I want to taste it. I'm gonna taste that drywall now.
I hope it's not.
But yeah, so that ought to be cool.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I got nothing.
You got nothing other than that? Well, all right. Well, see you guys.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. We're here.
No, yeah, and then our time changed, which is awesome. But then Ohio decided it's like, you know what? We're gonna get you in a spring mood with the time change, and then you guys don't get shit for weather.
Yeah, then you can have some
Kind of nice
snow
today.
again.
But we got the fucking snow, and that was dumb.
I know, like, it's just depressing.
Yeah.
Like, at least the time change there. It's starting to make things a little happier when the sun's not, set until, almost 7 o'clock, and it doesn't get dark until like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and it's like, all right, getting that swing back in. What's right around the corner. Very happy for it, but it's just going to take that little extra time. So
yeah. I do have something funny that happened last weekend. It's kind of, I don't know how funny it is, but it's a weird coincidence. So recently, I heard on a podcast that they were talking about the fact that, so a while ago, I guess Disney Splash Mountain, I don't know if it's in World or Land, whichever one. Land's Orlando, World's California.
I believe it's Orlando.
Right. But
maybe both have it. I don't know.
Yeah, but either way, the Splash Mountain ride has pieces of a movie called Song of the South in it and themes from that movie. And I guess that was a little more in there. That was post-Civil War kind of era of that movie. There was some not so nice portrayals of African-American people in that movie. So people were, with the cancel culture thing going as it is nowadays, and people trying to do the right thing and erase some of the negligence of the past, they're changing that ride. And also the song, did you know that song, Zippity Doo-Dah, Zippity Yay?
Yeah.
My oh my, what a wonderful day. Like that one was in that movie, so they decided to remove that song from all their Disney playlists, from the Disney parade thing that they do, all that stuff. They're not playing that song anymore.
Okay.
So my children had a little choir thing on Saturday where they went to the school. Like each different grade went up and they had like a 30-minute set. And my youngest gets up on stage, and the first song they kick it off with is Zippity Doo-Dah. I'm like, that's kind of funny. Did they not get the memo that that's like racist or something now? Like, I don't know. I thought that was like kind of hilarious. Well, in Tuscarawas County, we don't believe in that shit, apparently.
Well,
we're still using the song.
Yeah. Well, actually, it says the Splash Mountain's out in California, but
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough because it's not as a song.
Well, yeah.
Just because the movie is.
The song as a whole has no racist things to it. No overtones, no undertones. I don't think any of that. But it just came from that movie, so that's why they decided to remove it. So it's not like, it was an overly racist song or it had any bad lyrics or anything in it. It's just it was associated with that film, so they decided to get rid of it. And apparently their teachers didn't get that memo, so they're like, let's have these kids sing it.
Well, and here's the thing. Everybody's looking for underlying meanings and everything now.
Yeah.
And that aren't there unless you point them out.
Right.
They don't exist in the kids' world unless you point them out.
Yeah,
like all the Disney films and stuff, like old Disney films we grew up on.
Right.
Like Lion King, Aladdin. There's disclaimers before you watch them because they depict a certain people as a certain thing.
Oh, okay.
So like Aladdin, I'm assuming they're talking about like, I don't know, maybe Indian people.
The Alibabans.
Yeah, the Alibaba, whatever it might be.
Right.
That they're living. Okay, I don't know what the underlying meaning is.
Right.
But somebody at some point in time was like, "This is offensive."
Hey, we don't want kids to get the wrong idea about Indian people as a whole being this sort of stereotype that's portrayed in this cartoon.
Yeah, whatever it might be.
Right.
Guess what? That's on you. That's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
That's not on anybody else. That's just on you.
Right.
It doesn't matter what.
And kind of the point you're saying, I think South Park did it. They touched on this, which South Park has a lot of like good meaning and like and like lessons behind it.
Oh yeah.
And there was one episode where they were trying to change the flag, and everybody was in an uproar because it didn't have black people or other different colors, races, and stuff on the flag. And then the kids were just like, no, we didn't even notice that. Like, we just noticed that they're people, And everybody's like, oh, what? Like, I feel like, as kids, like, kids don't fucking notice that shit.
No. They don't care at all.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're just kids. They see, they learn what everybody teaches them. And whenever you point that shit out to them, you're just telling them why they should think that way, basically, I feel.
Now, do racist parents and families make like racism through their kids?
Yes.
Absolutely, because that's all they hear.
Yes.
They're told to stay away. They're told to do whatever. Like
right. They hear their dad talking,
That happens. But
for sure.
now I'm talking just as a general audience. Even like, I feel like even anti-racism shit makes more racism.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be as much of a thing if you had to talk about it all the time.
Right.
Like, and I'm not saying that there's not situations out there that, that obviously there is some racism out there.
Yes.
But it's always like, oh, stop this, stop that, stop this, stop that. It's like, you got to realize that at some point in time, the more we keep talking about it, the more it just,
right.
that is the problem.
Yeah.
We're going deep here real quick.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, we should probably skate away from this topic.
Now we're getting political and all kinds of shit.
And there's probably people out there that are not having a damn good time right now, or, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
so quit talking about it. That's what I just talked about.
Quit talking about it.
Idiot.
Just shut
Idiot.
up. I found a fun story, and I want to know your thoughts on this.
Okay.
So, the Kansas Humane Society, in an effort to raise funds for the Kansas Humane Society, they decided that they were going to start a cause or a GoFundMe or whatever. They called it Only Paws.
Okay.
And the thing is that they're trying to be
also like an OnlyFans.
Yeah, they're trying to be cute and silly with the play, and they're they have pictures of like dogs' feet and like these spicy toe bean pictures and stuff.
Right.
And it's like I don't know how I completely feel about this, because I know they're trying to be cute about it, but I know that there's going to be some weirdos out there that are totally jerking off the dog feet. Yeah.
He's going to give it a shot.
Yeah, it says that they release a collection of their spiciest toe beans from a variety of species. All the donations will support sexy animals in their care. Like, it's...
Oh, no, don't word it like that.
Yeah.
Like, use the Only Paws, but just be like, oh, this is so-and-so, and this is their paws. And, like, be funny and cute about it, but don't say sexy. No. That's just weird now.
Yeah, they're saucy and scandalous toe bean photos. Like...
Toe bean photos.
Oh, and there's a pig butt. Like, I don't know. So I just like, yeah, you really wish that we had faith in our humanity enough to get the joke, take the joke, and not play with the joke any further.
Right.
But there's some weirdos out there that are totally doing weirdo things.
Bunch of them.
But hey, maybe you know what? So take their money. I guess they have money too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Do they have money? I feel like most of them don't.
They might.
Or actually, probably the weirdest ones.
Well,
probably have a lot of money.
No, so I have this theory that rich people, they can get whatever they want, so they always want the weirder shit, because why would they want... They've done paid for the normal stuff 10 times over. 1,000 times over, and now it takes weirder things to make them, get their rocks off. So that's why they just start paying more money.
Yeah.
They start dumping money at the weird shit. They dump money at people taking dumps on them.
That's true. You hear that a lot.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's probably weirdos with money out there buying those pictures of toe beans.
Look at toe beans.
Making themselves a little bean dip, if you know what I mean.
Hopefully they're just being nice and generous.
Hopefully. Yeah, because we have that much faith in humanity.
Wow, man. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. So that also segues into another, because once I heard that, I wanted to talk about that. And then I was also thinking, feel like anymore there's a lot of positive, very positive spin on rescuing a dog, right? Which that's good. You know, there's a lot of them in the shelters. You should rescue them. But I get a lot of feedback from people that, and I've bought the last couple dogs, got them from breeders and stuff, and people are like, don't buy a dog, go rescue a dog. But don't you want somebody to buy those dogs? Won't they just end up just like, should I just waited for them to get into the rescue thing then? Like,
yeah. So
kind of a double-edged sword.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I get what they're saying about if you support a puppy mill, it's just going to keep going. But like, won't they just end up in the shelter anyway? If I hadn't bought that dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those bad puppy mills. They're probably not even making it to a shelter, let's be honest.
They just get thrown off a bridge or something.
Yeah, or just let go in the wild. Just let them run until they find a home.
Right.
There's no good answer for that.
Right.
There's no good answer for that.
No.
It is what it is. I feel like rescuing a dog that already had the taste of luxury you could say in a way is better.
Yeah.
But then taking a puppy out of a mill that's going to live a shitty life if you don't take it out of there,
right,
it's probably better too. I mean, like I say, it's kind of double-edged sword.
Yeah, I like my paper dogs. You know, they're pretty cool.
It's paper dogs?
Yeah, because they have papers. So
yeah. yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. That's what I call them.
I got you. Yeah, I don't know. That's a double-edged sword, I guess. But if it comes from, like you say, like a pure breeder, then that's the dog you wanted. That's the dog you got.
Right.
So if that's the dog you wanted, kudos to you. I get rescuing dogs.
Yeah.
But at least they're given a chance.
Yeah.
I say instead of euthanize them, we just let them free, and we'll be like
get feral dogs.
Get feral dogs everywhere, like
packs of wild dogs roaming the neighborhoods.
Isn't like I don't know. There's some international countries over there, Eastern, where dogs kind of run free.
Yeah,
and
I feel like they, like the Middle East kind of.
Yeah, like they don't really.
I've heard stories of soldiers in like the Iraq area and shit where they're like, they just have just feed the dogs. You get a kind of like a little friend for a day.
Yeah, they'll just kind of just run around and do their thing.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
I guess that'd be kind of cool. Just have dogs running around.
I mean, I've heard other stories too where there has been dogs that were like not good dogs in like cities and stuff.
Yeah,
and people just like kick them to the curb or take them and drop them somewhere, and then all of a sudden they form a little pack, and then they hunt down small humans.
Right.
That's not good, but
no,
I'm just saying.
But it makes life more interesting.
Yeah, can't trust every dog.
No,
I certainly don't. I like dogs a lot.
Yeah, I don't trust a dog that's not with its master on a leash.
I can read dog body language pretty good, but it's if a dog comes running up on you, you never know what it's going to do. You guys got to be on your. When I was surveying for a few years there, and I'd go to a lot of properties, and always be a lot of dogs on properties.
Right.
You learn real quick. I mean, a scared dog can also be a dog that bites you. A happy dog, pretty easy to tell.
Right. But sometimes even a happy dog might also be like, wait, oh, this is nice. You're petting me. It's fun. Oh, wait, I should be scared of you.
Yeah. Most of the time I ignored them for a little bit to let them get their sniffs in and make sure they were like good to go. Because if you immediately acknowledge them, then they're like, oh, you're right. I run this shit.
Right.
And then I've seen some straight up Cujos attack a truck.
Yeah.
When we pulled in the driveway, and they were trained that way. I mean, they were trained. Anybody comes near this property,
protect your shit.
Yeah, you destroy them. As soon as we get past the point, right back to the house. Like those dogs were damn trained.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of different types of dogs out there, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know which way I'd go with that. I would say if you want a certain type of dog, obviously you have to buy it.
Yeah.
You're more likely it's not going to just show up in the shelter.
Yeah, it's real hard to get that brand of dog you want at the rescue.
But the good thing is, if somebody pays $500 to $1,000 for a dog, they're not probably going to take that dog to the shelter.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna. Hopefully, they'll stick with it.
Yeah, but I would use like certified breeders only, making like a few puppies a year.
Yeah.
And not, the big,
Just churn them out.
the farms and stuff
Yeah.
that are just, oh yeah, we got tons of labs out here.
Yeah.
And you don't know what it came from or the bloodline or anything like that. Like,
Right.
which, I mean, that might be hard to determine anyways.
I don't know.
They have ancestry for dogs now.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. So even if you have like a mutt, you can like send it in. Like we have like people ancestry.
Could you track down like one of Hitler's German shepherds?
Probably.
This came from the Hitler bloodline. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm selling this guy tomorrow.
Yeah,
You're from some Aryan brothers.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some big money off of this one. Look at the papers. He hates Jews. Probably shouldn't say shit like that. We're gonna get flagged because I just said those words together.
Listen, we don't like or condone any of that.
Do not condone
Terrible
any
jokes.
Of that.
Terrible jokes.
Bad joke. Bad
Terrible
joke.
jokes. I've
Yeah.
I've said stuff like that before about my babies, but that's fine.
What else we got this week? Heard an interesting question on a podcast. You think back when you were younger, before the internet, before the world of pornography was at your fingertips on your phone.
Just like yesterday.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
How much of your stuff that you came across do you think like made your dad come too?
Well, I'd have to go to my stepdad.
If you think about it now, if your dad, somebody was like, hey, here's this video that we found in your dad's room, why don't you, and then you wouldn't sit there and watch it and like jerk off to it now because you know what's up. But when you're a kid, you didn't really think about that, right?
Right. I mean,
You're just like, naked ladies, yeah.
yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, and it was more, for some reason we had a lot of like health magazines.
Oh, okay.
And most of those health magazines were like had pictures of like
Girls and
chicks
fitness stuff.
and like bikinis
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'm like, so I would like dissect that
Yeah.
magazine.
Yeah. Yeah. Pay real close attention to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it wasn't too long till internet came out, really. But then just TV in general. You just flip through and be like, "Oh, Baywatch is on." Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I ever. I don't know. I don't think I ever did that to Baywatch.
Oh, come on,
I'd say, well, we always got
Pamela Anderson.
We
Let's
always
go.
got the Sears catalog, and there was always a lingerie section in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd find
So
real
like,
quick.
you had magazines. Yeah, I mean, it was like
Yeah. Do you lose
tactics back
You had to
then.
use a lot more of your imagination.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You didn't have all this overstimulation that kids get nowadays.
Right.
I mean, now we have it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
we still kind of grew up with a little bit. But
And we're still doing pretty well.
we're doing pretty well. Yeah, but no, it's always been a thing, and I know there's studies out there about how it's ruining some sex drives and things like that because.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not good.
Right. But I don't think it. I don't know. To me, it doesn't matter. But I'm sure on a lower, if somebody has a lower sex drive, anyways,
Yeah.
and then they're having to get themselves overstimulated, and it's easy for them to get to that point. Then when they do have a real situation, they're gonna not be able to
Yeah.
actually perform. But
Right, because they're like, this isn't how it happens in the videos.
yeah, no, I want to.
But then again, like we were
I
still.
need some paws in my face.
Yeah. I need some of them toe beans. Let me get some of them toe beans.
Let me get some Toby. Hey, you got a cat? You see a toe bean?
What the dog doing?
I know I'm not gonna touch it. Can you just show me his toe?
Sick.
Ugh.
That's gross.
And I mean, if anybody spends 1 minute looking at porn, and obviously it went from just being normal porn into now if you log into a website, it's stepmom, stepbrother, stepsister, and it's like, why are we trying to borderline incest right now?
I don't know. Well, I think I would imagine there's probably some sort of fantasy of like because I remember there was a brother sister combo in my grade. Not going to throw out their names, but the male was a friend of ours, or at least like on the wrestling team and shit.
Yeah.
And we're always like, "Do you ever look at your sister?" Because they were stepbrother and sister. And so it's like, no, she's not even blood. Did you ever look at her in the shower? You ever think like that could happen? So there is some kind of allure to that, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure.
So because we always ask him, like, yeah, you can see her coming out of the shower. How cool is that? And he's like, sick guy, shut up. And he probably did anyway. He's a little weirdo.
No, I mean that's. I mean, I guess that's a thing, but like, it's never thing that crossed my mind, and then I was just like,
I mean, I guess there's always been some fantasies behind borderline incest shit because a guy sees twin hot girls. What's the first thing he thinks?
right.
I want them to double up on me. Like, isn't that technically a little weird for them? You never think about that. Like,
Yeah. Oh man.
like, oh wait, they're sisters. They shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Like you never really think about the fact that it could be a little bit odd for them.
And I mean, and that's not even the weirdest thing on there, which is sad to say.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much other shit. It's just like, good Lord. But, and then they have all award ceremony shows and stuff for it. Like now it's like, I mean, it's $1 billion industry.
Oh yeah.
It's just like anything, I'm sure. And there's people out there just printing checks showing their paws on,
Showing their
on
paws,
OnlyFans.
showing off them toe beans.
Show your toe beans off.
I'm gonna put my foot on camera here.
Well, easy with them
that.
toe beans. We have not sanctioned this at all.
Subscriber rate goes sky high now.
No, I think I'm gonna get canceled.
We're foot guys now.
We just got canceled for your toe beans.
We are foot
You
guys
son of
now.
a bitch.
We're making all the money.
I mean, God, what? I don't even. I have no understanding. I get none of it. How foot turns anybody on, but I'm just like, man, that's been a stinky shoe all day.
See, I'm not of the mindset that it turns me on, but any part of my partner's fair game to me.
Sure, but like, that's the last part I'm going to, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd suck toes, man.
Well, that's the last part I'm going to, is what I'm saying.
So you'd suck on hair before you, like a ponytail, put that in your mouth before you suck on toes?
No.
No.
No, I'm probably not doing either,
This
to be
is getting
honest.
weird. This is getting
To be
weird.
hon- yeah, I know. Never mind. Neither.
Yeah.
But anyways, carry on.
Moving on. What else? I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about. There's another topic that came up that I feel like it would have been interesting to want to talk about, but it doesn't equal a damn good time. What is it? One of the towns near us, like Yorksville or Denison or something. I saw an article in the paper that they're like, "Oh yeah, the city passed a bill to have our cops make $22 instead of $16 an hour."
Holy shit.
And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, cops! The cops down there only make $16 an hour.
That's a Burger King employee.
That's ridiculous. No wonder they're killing people. I'd fucking shoot you too if you gave me responsibility and a gun for only $16 an hour. Get the fuck out of here."
You're getting paid as much as guy flipping burgers.
Yeah, and everybody's saying defund the police. How much more? I mean, I hate cops. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of them, but still, that's kind of ridiculous.
Well, I think like anything, you got good cops and bad cops. Just like
Yeah, but not for
life.
$16 an hour.
You understand a
There's
little bit
no
more.
good cops
They're a little
there.
more disgruntled.
I wouldn't be a good cop for that much.
No, I think most of them don't make shit. I think they get pensions and stuff, and there's a lot of
I'm sure a lot of the better comes with the longer you're there. I'm sure, but but still, fucking starting wage is $16 an hour. That sounds shitty.
yeah.
I wouldn't do that job.
Well, I can't think like. Also, I'm gonna throw this out there.
Okay.
If you look at an area like that, and there's a lot of crackheads and
Yeah.
some drugs down there.
Yeah. So they probably need more money.
But it's not happening all the time. The daytime cop, he just goes and parks his car and sits his ass in his car for 6 hours.
Looks at
and then
pictures of
goes
toe beans on his phone.
Look at his pictures. And then gets go. I'm not saying in the heat of the moment
Yeah.
it's not a stressful or hard job,
Right.
but there's probably a hell of a lot of doing nothing.
Yeah.
In some areas. Now, I'm sure if you're in downtown New York City, walking the streets, and there's probably a whole huge police force, and I know there's multiple precincts and things like that.
I know no matter what the job is, I'm not going to be very good at it if I'm not making money, you know?
Right.
I mean, like, because you don't have to be really good at being the Burger King guy for $16 an hour. I get that one, but like to be a cop at $16 an hour, like, there's no way.
Well,
like, oh no, they got that lady's purse. She'll figure it
how
out.
do you progress it? If you're in a small city and you're a cop, how would you progress? It would just be being there a long time and making sure everybody thinks you're a decent human being.
Yeah.
Because other than that, you're not kicking in doors. You're not a detective or doing some stuff like that. Like, there's no search warrant. Like, you know, like you got to get a search warrant to do any like extra, like, blah, blah, blah. All I'm saying is that would be a tough job.
Yeah.
And it'd be hard to progress and it'd be hard to see the future. But
right.
There's also a good security with that job too, I'm sure.
I guess, yeah.
And I feel like most cops are like unionized and like, yeah, they might be making $16 an hour, but there's probably like a big union incentive if they're there for.
Yeah, but then the dues come out, your union dues come out of that $16 an hour though too. You still got to pay those.
Got to do your time, man.
You got to pay those guys to represent you or whatever. But
I don't know. My brother-in-law, well, not my direct brother-in-law, but what is that? My sister-in-law's husband.
Yes,
he's a cop.
Yeah,
I don't know how much he makes.
Hopefully more than $16 an hour.
I think so. But he's up in Michigan too, so
he's in a nice town.
Yeah. Well, he's in a semi-nice town, I think. So.
That's good.
So yeah, it's interesting though.
Yeah,
that they can make $16 an hour, and that's okay.
All right. That does not sound like a damn good time.
Does that mean we need to cut the budget of the higher ups, or
we need to defund? We don't need to defund the police. We need to defund the politicians.
The thing is, you want to keep your job long enough that you get to the higher up, and then you make the good money.
Yeah, and by the time you get there, they're like, "Well, he decided to make it fair."
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I struggled to get here.
I mean, I feel like that should be at least the minimum. If you're putting your life on the line and answering these calls and doing server protect.
Should be making 6 figures.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
I mean, starting out, you can give them their first year at like, depending on your geography, geographic, whatever.
Geographical location.
You could bump that down to like 70, 80 a year. And then easily in 5 years be making over 100.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that is a way across the board, but yeah, $15, $16 a day.
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
You basically got some old military retiree. He just wants to drive around a police car, and shoot at people.
Yeah.
Oh, do it. Oh, I'm waiting. I mean, they probably got like 4 cops, so it's.
I pray to God you reach in your pocket at the wrong time.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yep. Very weird. And then that's it for all my topics. You got any topics? What do you want to talk about? What you got? What's hot off the plate for Cody?
Hot off the plate for me. We have a big video game coming out. I'll switch a video game real quick. Okay. Diablo.
Yeah.
Coming out soon.
Beta drops this weekend, don't it?
Tomorrow.
All right.
Well, if you listen, this is already dropped.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'm gonna play it and buy it yet, but maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks exciting.
I might save that one for the wintertime.
Next winter?
Yeah, that's coming up. Because I mean, the full game drops in June or something like that, right?
No, it's quicker than that. It's a week or 2 after, I think. It's real soon.
Diablo 4. Did I say 5?
Probably, but probably. But anyways,
June 6th is available for digital pre-order as standard edition $70, deluxe edition $90, and ultimate edition for $100. Has a release date of June 6th. Available for PC, PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Yeah, so June 6th, dude. I'm gonna be out fucking side.
Why are they doing betas right now?
I'm gonna be outside on a boat and shit, dude.
I got you March, April, May, June. So that's 3 months away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be outside.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll wait till
the bait is coming out then. Who gives a shit?
yeah.
He's gonna tease me and then take it away.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till fall for that one.
I thought it was coming out quicker.
Oh, hey, maybe that'll give them time to get the bugs all worked out and let other people figure out the build that I want to make, because I'm not good at a lot of those skill-based games where you can upgrade your characters and level up, and you level up this and that, and then you have these awesome builds and shit. I wait for other people to do it so that I can Google search the path that I need to take.
See, that's why I missed the OG one, because you stuck with one build and then you could never change it.
Right.
And if you wanted it again, you had to go back through. And
Right.
that made it more interesting, because it's like, oh, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah, that's why I wait for other people to do it, and then I just get it right off. the
See,
first
but
rip.
I think it's fun to just learn it as you go too.
Yeah, but how am I going to learn how to be the best whirlwind barb I can be?
Because other people like to just break the game too.
Yeah.
They like to figure out a way how to break the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this is broken. So now you can just run through everything. And it's not even hard in the hardest mode. It's like, well, no, that's not fun.
Right.
You need some kind of difficulty.
Yeah, but then if you really screw up your build and you're just such a fucking bland guy that used to be how I'd do things. I'd just make, I want all my skills to be equally spaced, and I didn't realize that there's a benefit to stacking skills and being this type of player. I was like, well, I want his strength and his agility and his mental stuff. I want them all to be the same. I want him to be a well-rounded individual. And then everything was fucking hard.
Aren't we just talking about life now?
I guess, yeah.
People just find the easiest way to get through it.
Just try, yeah.
Instead of, maybe I just focused on this one thing.
Got to level up and
Yeah, maybe I just focused on these one or two things and got really good at that. Then
Yeah.
I just kill it. I just crush it at that.
yeah, I get laser focus on something for about 2 months and then I give up. Speaking of laser focus, my laser focus this week is AR-15s.
Okay.
I'm going to buy a new gun. But now I'm like, instead of just going like, hey, that one looks cool, I want that one, buy it. Now I've been doing too much research and I have no idea what I want. There's way too many things, way too many companies, way too many features. I have no idea.
Maybe you should build your own.
Yeah, that's what I've landed on, is building my own, but there's way too much stuff. There's way too much stuff anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those things too, like, I don't know if you've ever gone into like if you get serious into cars, or this happened to me a lot whenever I had my Harley. Like I'd talk to other Harley people and they would just dog shit all over your stuff.
Right.
And so I feel like that's another thing, like the gun community, even like, PC builders and shit like that. If you build a gaming PC, and like, I got this. Well, no, that processor sucks. Why didn't you get this one? It's way better, So like I feel like a lot of that, a lot of the building an AR thing, a lot of my hesitancy in it is because like, well, like I like that one looks cool and it's in my price range, but everybody thinks it sucks, even though it's probably not that bad.
No.
It's just not as cool as the one that they spent an extra $100 on, So it's,
it's like how much money you want to spend.
I don't want to spend that much.
That's what it breaks down to, because like everybody's gonna hate on something, but like, hey, no, this was in my budget. Shut the hell up.
Because also in my mind, what I want is to get this weapon. I want to go up to the range every day. I want to be able to get tight groupings, and I want to be able to hit bullseyes all the fucking time, and I want to be the gun master. But in reality is I'm going to get this weapon, make it to the range once, throw 200 rounds downrange, and then never touch it again for like another 10 years.
Right, and then you just threw 200 rounds of $200 down the range too, because it's $1 a bullet.
Yeah, they're about 60 cents a round. Yeah, but I spend fucking $1,200 on a gun. And $200 on ammo, and then it just goes into the safe for 10 years.
Here's what you should do,
because that's how my laser focus works. I get so honed in, and I do it.
Get honed in on the gun, buy the gun, and then after 2 months, get honed in on making your own ammunition.
Oh, that's
boom.
That's hard.
It's not that hard.
And there's a lot of shit involved with that.
You can do that.
there's a lot of money.
Get laser
involved.
focused in it.
There's a lot of money.
Get laser focused. You
There's a
got
lot
it.
of money involved with, and then I'll fuck up and like double load a fucking shell and then blow up my rifle in my face too, because that happens all the time.
Well, don't double load it.
Yeah. Don't make mistakes.
Just build a robot.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, so that's also I'm starting to humble myself because I was having this, this piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, and I'm like, just go buy a fucking like a $500 one, and who gives a shit?
Right.
Because in reality, I'm not going to use it as much as I should if I spent $1,000 on one.
Right.
Because like $1,000 is still middle of the mall shit in the AR world.
You can always upgrade the barrel and the chambers and stuff. Like you can upgrade stuff as you go if you wanted to, and it'd probably be cheaper over the long run than just buying a Get the platform, get the platform, and then slowly upgrade. It's pretty much just the receiver, and then after that, it's everything you do after that.
Lower receiver, upper receiver, stock, barrel, bolt carrier group, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Or I could just spend $500 on one, get a decent optic for $100, sling a couple hundred rounds downrange, and then put it in my safe for 10 years.
Have yourself a damn good time doing it.
A damn good time. Yeah.
Woo!
And save $500. Yeah.
And guess what? It'll still be worth $500.
I'll save that $500 for the next project that I want to get laser focused on.
There
we go. Spread the wealth out.
Keep it tight.
Yeah. Save $500 for them toe beans.
for them toe beans for the casino.
Toe beans.
What a weird. That's so weird.
Yep.
Anyways.
Anyhow.
All right. I think on that note, I had myself a damn good time.
Did you now?
I'm just wondering. Did you have a damn good time?
I had myself a damn good time.
Wow!
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Yes!
I don't know why we yeehaw, but we did.
And we hope every one of you, lovely, beautiful, sexy listeners, had yourselves a damn good time as well. Be sure to click like and subscribe on all of our things. Follow us on all the social medias. Come check us out live. We're going to be live streaming every one of our episodes now pretty much until we decide that we're not doing, in case we give up. But check us out live. You can comment in on the show, do all that fun stuff along with us as we're talking.
Those topics, subjects, anything you want us to talk about. So right now we're just spitballing it, and we've been doing that for a while. And if there's anything you want to hear our opinion, our dumbass opinion on, we will gladly respond.
Yes, gladly. But other than that, man, love you, Cody.
Love you too, bro.
Love you guys at home, and we will catch you next week.
Ow.